Hi everyone, it's Miss Sims again. I'm really excited to be sending you a new video because this video is going to show us about Apostle Islands National Lakeshore, which is very cool because it is celebrating its 50th anniversary, so that's a super long time for it to be part of the National Park Service, as well as it's part of Lake Superior, which is the biggest lake in the entire world. So I'm ready, I hope you are too. Let's get started. The Apostle Islands National Lakeshore is located on Lake Superior in Wisconsin. Lake Superior also goes through other states. Before we get too far into this, I want to go over some goals and success criteria for today. This is going to really help us understand what we should be learning and what's the most important. We have two learning targets for today. The first one is to compare knowledge that you have with what we will learn about the Ojibwe Native Americans, and I'll teach you about that here in just a minute. But I want to go over our second goal first, and that's to describe how you can be water safe the next time you go out near a lake, river, or ocean. So in order to be successful with these goals, number one, you need to complete your Junior Ranger booklet. This is going to tell you a lot of information about the Ojibwe people and how we can all learn from each other. The second success criteria is you're going to need to describe 3 ways that you can be water safe, so that way you have lots of ideas next time you're near water. One of the most important things that we're learning about today are the Ojibwe people, and these are the indigenous people who were in this land first. So just like I'm here in my backyard, this was a Native American person's land first. And for Lake Superior and the Apostle Islands National Park, the Ojibwe people were the ones who were there before anyone else discovered it. They are native there. That's what indigenous means, that they were the first ones. So a lot of the information we have is about them, and that's why knowing this history and learning some of the words that they use can be really important. So here is the link to how we're going to get to the Junior Ranger booklets and all of the different things we need to do to become a Junior Ranger for Apostle Islands. You're going to go ahead and click on Junior Ranger, and then click on the 50th Anniversary Junior Ranger Activity Guide, because that's the one for 2020. You can read through this right here, and it's going to show you that you can either click it as the website or click on the picture, either of those buttons right there. I'm just going to click on the picture, and you're going to go ahead and start filling this out. Make sure you're paying close attention to what we're learning from the Native American people on this one, because that's one of our biggest goals of the day. You can pause here to start working on your booklet, or you can keep watching the rest of the instructions with me now. We are so close to becoming Junior Rangers, and it's so fun to be a Junior Ranger because you get to collect your badges and work on really fun projects. But before we can do that, we have a few more things that we need to complete. And one is that we need to learn about water safety, because that was our second goal. You're going to go ahead and do the next activity with me. It's a little ad-lib. If you don't know what an ad-lib is, that's okay. I'm going to walk you through it together, but you can also ask a grown-up for help on this one if you'd like. What we're going to do is an ad-lib, and an ad-lib is where you pick words based on what they tell you to choose, and then it's like a create your own story. So you'll see up here that everything in red are the words I chose for this, but you're going to need to spend some time, might even pause the video, to pick out the words that match what you're looking for. For example, the first one says friend or relative, and in red I put Bo, because Bo's my dog and he's my best friend. I would keep going down the list and choosing things. So for superhero, I put Wonder Woman. For summer holiday, I put 4th of July, and you'll keep going down until everything is filled in. Once you've done that, you can keep playing the video to see what happens next. Now that you've finished making your list, you can put your words into the spaces as it goes down the story. So for example, my first 2 words were Bo and Wonder Woman. So in each of those blanks, that's what I put. Here's the beginning of the story with my answers. I was so excited when Bo and Wonder Woman invited me to go on a kayaking trip to Apostle Islands National Lakeshore to celebrate 4th of July. Keep going and do this with your answers. This is going to help you a lot with learning about what is water safety and ways to be safe, so make sure you pay close attention to this ad-lib. One other link I've provided for you is for a virtual tour of Apostle Islands, so that you can actually see some images and videos of what it's like there. So here's what the YouTube video will look like at the beginning. It's not quite 2 minutes long, so it's pretty short. It'll give you a lot of really cool information and let you see what it actually looks like. You did it! You have now completed everything you need to do to become a Junior Ranger of the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore. I'm going to give you some more directions so you know how to send in your booklet or your email to the Apostle Islands Park Service in order to get your badge. So here's that information. You can email pictures or scan your booklet and send it to their email apis_information@nps.gov, or you can mail it into Apostle Islands National Lakeshore in Bayfield, Wisconsin, and the address is there as well. One last thing I want to let you know about is they do have a virtual cancellation for the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore, so if you are collecting them in your journal like I am, you're going to want to make sure that you download that, print it out, or put it in your virtual online journal, however you decided to do it, so that you can keep collecting and know all the places you have virtually explored this summer. And that's it. I hope you had a great time with me today, and I can't wait to see you next week with Miss Sims outside.